For anybody that watches No Jumper, I know you've seen this clip. Forget the clip, I watched the full interview. If you guys don't know who Rooga is, a legendary person when it comes to Chicago drill. When it comes to Chicago drill, if you know King Louie, you know the early Dirk music, Chief Keef, Lil Reese, Lil JoJo. If you remember like when it first started going crazy to when it started building, and if you know both sides of the war, Rooga stands on the side with the GDs. And if you don't remember that iconic viral song that went crazy, they just let the GDs in the door. GD, remember that? That was a smack, I ain't even gonna lie. I never gangbanged a day in my life, but that was a smack. I was looking at the BDs like, nah, y'all been holding the game down for a minute in Chicago. Rooga got one with this one. Rooga got one with this one. And shout out to TikTok and Instagram and all that, because it was a little funny clip was making at first. It just kept making the song build and build and build and build more to me. And not only that, the cherry on top was when Kanye West did it during the Donda show. I believe Dirk was supposed to show up that day, but never pulled up, and he spoke and shared his thoughts about how he felt about that with academics.
Because they's not doing the, get it? They're not doing that. Have you talked to Ye?
I'm pretty sure it's not Ye for life. You probably just wasn't on the same page with him with that. And
no, it wasn't never like life. I had a conversation with him afterwards, and that's what he was telling me.
Yeah,
he like, man, I want to bring the peace back. I want to bring the peace back to Chicago. I want to do this, do that, and I had to tell him how easy. I'm like, it ain't easy like you think. I'm like,
yeah,
when shit happen behind some shit, I'm like, it's not that easy for what you think.
But Rooga has smoke with Adam22. So when I saw this on my TV, I was like, what? Rooga's on No Jumper. They squashed the beef. I didn't think much of it. Remember, Adam22 beefed with like everybody in Chicago on that side, really. He beefed with King Yella.
I'm really worried about you steady playing with my name. Like, I've really been getting my life together trying to change. But it's like, you're just playing with me. And I think you can't get your ass beat or something.
No, anything's possible.
Yeah. You got playing with my name, talking about fate on skis. I'm not fighting nobody.
Because the storylines about King Yella are so universal.
You ain't met a
even LA rappers want to talk about King Yella's situations.
If I come to your and a motherfucker play with me, gang, God forbid. For them, you better be prepared. I'm prepared to die right now. It's you on Skeezy. It's you.
Yeah,
no,
I'm probably even more prepared than you.
When I'm chilling, that's like to be playing with my gangster. Like I'm not who I am.
My office with armed security.
Man, listen, man.
Everybody who comes in gets searched. So I would say I'm pretty prepared.
That don't mean it ain't 10 sitting outside this bitch.
All right, well, 11 now.
Who was the 11th person?
Crip Knight's dad.
And went back and forth on the internet. King Yella goes to No Jumper. So I'm like, word, they squashed it. Him and FVG Butter had a crazy back and forth, which Adam even dissed. I believe, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I believe he dissed his deceased girlfriend or wife. I was like, there's no coming back from that. You see Butter on the show. At one point, I thought Butter was gonna work for No Jumper. I was literally telling my people like, yo, he's gonna hire Butter. Watch, he's gonna hire Butter as one of the people that work on the show. Like, you get me, for like the Tuesday show or something. Then Adam came and ended everything. That never happened. But I feel like if stuff never went the way it went, I could see Butter that he would have been part of the cast, the newscast, something.
We've done a few interviews with Adam22 on No Jumper. In fact, after our last interview, you went on his platform.
Yeah.
You wore a No Jumper sweatshirt when you came in.
Yeah, man.
But the two of you have actually gone at it.
Yeah.
At various times. He called you a zesty snitch.
Yeah.
And what actually surprised me is at one point you said, you and your dead baby mama.
Oh, bro, I had to get on his ass. Then he apologized, too, though.
He did apologize.
He did apologize as a man. He's like, man, he stepped outside his character. Bro. Because that ain't what he do. But he felt some type of way. I mean, anybody that feels some type of way, take $3,800 from me.
So I'm thinking it's the same thing with Rooga. Like, word, Rooga wasn't even mad at Adam over nothing too crazy anyways. It was over the interview. If you guys recall, Rooga went to No Jumper last year and did an interview with Adam22. Adam22 did exactly what Vlad and what everybody else does in the culture when they get them interviews. They bring you up there like they want to hear about your music. They let you talk for a little bit. As soon as you start going in about 5 minutes in, it's like, all right, word. So I heard you and this man shot at each other. Why? Like, whoa. We said we were going to talk about the album. I guess Rooga told Adam he wasn't trying to talk about certain things with Lil Dirk going back and forward. Because Dirk talked about Rooga, where again he sat with Adam22. If you never watched that Lil Dirk and DJ Academics interview, go check that out. But yeah, Lil Dirk said something about Rooga during the Academics, and Adam's like, yo, how you feel about it? But I guess before the interview started, he told Adam, yo, let me see the interview. I don't want to talk about no beef. I'm just here trying to promote positivity. Don't want to speak about nothing that the other side got going on. Let's focus on me and my music and my team. Adam's like, I bet. As soon as the cameras turned on, went straight to danger. He went straight to the hot topics. He ain't waste no time. time. Which I don't know how people still get shocked with no jumper and Adam22. Like you never watched the interview before, bro. He does this all the time.
You right before I sat down, you're like, don't ask me about any.
No, I ain't say street.
And now you're high as hell.
Relevant. Like that's just not just.
Yeah, but the thing you claim that
We
you said,
good though, you know. We ain't.
I'm not saying that you're being a dictator here or anything, but the thing that you brought up was like somebody, a past affiliate of yours, who sort of ran his mouth about you in a recent interview. You don't want to clap back at him?
Clap back? Like what you mean?
Verbally?
Clap back. My definition of clap back is totally different from yours.
Verbally clap back. Not
what is that gonna get me?
And then Adam also went behind the scenes and was on Instagram Live saying that Rooga is on the internet right now having a B-word spaz out.
I just woke up and I got Rooga throwing a little fit. Sorry, I just brushed my teeth. Throwing a little fit. Not that he's a bitch, but throwing a fit because I did an interview with him and I actually asked him about shit that Dirk said about him in the academics interview, and I asked him about the billionaire black beef, and now he's crying me a river, acting like it was so inappropriate. Bro, Dirk just did a 3-hour academics interview and answered every single question about beef like a grown-up. He just actually answered the question.
Rooga didn't like that. Like, bro, you gotta learn your lesson. That's the same thing with him and DW Flame. Remember, he's like, oh, you acting like a bad B-word right now.
that. No disrespect.
Oh my God, don't do that.
You kind of have bad energy. Like you want us to be on top of making like, you know what I mean? Like he wants us to like really be hitting him up to get him to come to the party. No?
You got bad bitch energy, babe.
Stop playing.
Don't do that.
Too much?
DW didn't like that either, bro. I get it. That's not what you mean, or you don't mean it. You don't mean it in a bad way. You're trying to be funny with a little bit of like actually describing how they acting. I get it, but it's not the smartest thing to do. With these hood dudes, you should know who you sitting with. Rooga goes back to no jumper, and he goes back with his man's Fat A, I believe, who used to be his security, now a rapper, and he goes with the other dude that's actually started the label that they were in. I watched the full interview because Rooga ends up getting taken out of this interview, and I'm gonna show you why he got escorted out. Before I do, one last nugget that I think you should know or understand before this that he's gonna speak about was the Wooski beef. Remember, Adam22 as well was beefing with Wooski. Wooski was the big hitter from their side, from the GD side, like back in the day. Again, when I'm telling you guys like early Chicago drill, Little Mister and all that era, you knew Wooski. You heard Wooski's name everywhere. I couldn't tell you a song. I think he did a remix to Computer. That's the only song I think in my life I ever heard from Wooski, and I hope I'm not wrong, but I believe he did a remix to Computer. But if you guys remember that infamous King Von video, when King Von's FaceTiming Wooski, and he was like, pop up, he's like, oh no, we gonna surprise you. We gonna surprise you. People then pulled up. We don't know if it was King Von. This is all alleged, but people pulled up the next day to a funeral that Wooski was at for one of the fallen members, and I guess Rooga was there as well, and they shot up the whole funeral. And remember, Wooski got shot in the head.
This your big brother, yeah, you know what's going on. That's your big brother, you know.
I wish I could say one of y'all was my boys. We got all goofies over there.
I ain't tell you what to do it tonight on
What y'all off the courage? What made y'all do it tonight?
Listen, we gonna surprise.
It's time about tonight.
We gonna surprise, bro.
It's not for the free.
But you talking about tonight.
And the BD's been running with that diss ever since. You gotta remember, Adam's just a white man from outside the game. As much as he understands hip-hop, he says, and he sits down with these people, from the mistakes he keeps making, we could tell you, bro, you're not really understanding. Because not only did somebody get shot at their head, the dude's family was there, and it's a funeral for somebody that just passed away. Now we see somebody else that's beloved and loved in the neighborhood shot in the head. They didn't know he was gonna survive or what was gonna happen, you get me? So it's just, it's insane. Adam bring that up when he was going back and forth with Wooski, back and forth in the DMs. Wooski T, though, I'm not gonna lie. You bring up my girl, anything like that, I'm crashing out. It's cool. I'm dissing Deads. I would have went way harder than Adam. Adam just quoted a King Von song. Clip came out, DMs that he released, and the GDs was not laughing at that at all. Because remember, King Von kept laughing how Wooski got shot in the head. But something to note, Wooski and Adam22 ended up squashing the beef. So I guess Adam thought everything was cool with Rooga. Rooga was telling everybody he had no jumper, he had no beef, he just wanted to go with his team and, you know, promote what they got going on. He wasn't there for no smoke. This is where things take a turn, and I'm gonna show you guys here. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. As soon as we hit 10,000, we gonna give away one of the unboxings on this channel. If you guys haven't checked out any of the unboxings I've done previously, go check them out. We always try to get fire, at least stuff that, you know, connects back to the channel, back to the culture. But let's not waste no more time. Yo, Rooga tweaked out on this.
What's going on, Adam, man?
Yeah, I know. That's why everybody's been thinking
It's
about
like
the last
30 minutes in the
Don't y'all have something to talk about?
Yeah,
What's going on, man?
I don't know.
Let me know something, man. Like, what we learning?
I feel like you're disappointed because now I'm a rapper, having motion, and I'm not even writing songs about you. I feel like you were probably pissed when the freestyle came out and I didn't have any bars for you. Skipped right over you, went straight to J-Main.
Before the freestyle.
Oh, I don't even remember anything before that. Although I was just thinking we did that whole interview with Flame in which he remember he's telling a funny-ass story about him stealing his shit while he went to the store or something?
It has nothing to do with Flame.
Flame ain't steal nothing. No, he said Rooga stole from him, right?
Huh? Listen, I'm gonna tell you some real shit though, Adam.
Okay.
My thing is with you, man.
Also, if any of you guys know the clip for that one, I ain't never heard DW Flame say he got robbed by Rooga. Let me know down below. Drop the link.
Like even where we went bad at, the moment I did my interview with you, I talked to you before the cameras was even rolling. I said I ain't even want to talk about that billionaire shit. You feel me? Just off the strength of that's Duck Homie. We always in cahoots with each other.
Billionaire Black.
I just ain't got time to be, you know what I'm saying, bashing fuck on the internet or whatever. Damn, the first thing you started the interview off with was, you said you didn't want to talk about the billionaire shit. I literally just told you this. So it's like, why speak about it on camera?
I felt you didn't want to talk about Dirk specifically.
But listen, this was the thing though. It's like, even after the interview, I talked to you. I'm like, I don't know, I just want to see the interview before I come out. You know what I'm saying? To see it, you know what I'm saying? Just because I ain't got time to be stirring all goofy shit up. I ain't got time for that. But you, literally, any other time I DM you, you hit me back. But this particular time when I'm DMing you, telling you, like, send me the video, the clip, you're not hitting me back. Now you drop it. And you knew I talked to you and you agreed upon this. As a man, when you tell somebody I'm gonna do this, you gotta stand on it. Where I'm from. So, and you ain't stand on your word.
Yeah, I should have been more direct and just told you I was gonna put it out.
Let me keep going. I ain't even done. It's like, and then another thing, you on here playing with folks' mama, like Doug Mama, bro. Like, I don't know how much you playing. Don't play with folks' OG.
I think that was a mutual thing. Her and I had this little flirtatious joke thing going on. I mean, have you seen the interview? She's around with me like that, calling me handsome and all this shit too. It's not just like you remember that day? We could not believe the way she was flirting with me.
At the end of
So I guess he wasn't liking how Adam was going back and forth, joking around with. Remember, Duck's mom was giving us hints about an OF coming out. You don't want to talk to this. Don't give this man an alley-oop. Don't give this man an alley-oop for a viral moment, please, Lord.
Oh, the mic. Hey, bring it in. Okay, go. We gonna bring the mic on in.
Dear
all right,
Lord.
Hey, another thing, you play with Wooski, bro. Like, just hear me out.
We talk.
I don't care if y'all talk. That ain't that. I got a personal problem with it. Because it's the principle of you playing with him about him getting shot in the head. That shit ain't no joke. Do you know that was at my best friend's funeral?
Yeah.
Do you know that my best friend mama couldn't even bury her son the right way? Like, the funeral was completely over after that. Motherfuckers running everywhere. My mama was there. My son was there. He wasn't even 6 months.
For sure, Wooski should have thought about that before he started talking shit to me. Because when you start doing battle in hip hop, you're gonna use whatever you got to talk shit. He did. He started shit with me, so I mentioned something like that.
You went on an interview with Cairo and brought up Wooski.
Right, in a very light way, like barely. The idea that deserved the reaction that he then gave me. Insane.
Charlamagne said powerful words back then. You can say whatever you want, but you can't tell that person how they gonna react to it. You get me? And that always stayed in my head. Out of all the crazy things Charlamagne's ever said in his life, that's one that I always kept with me. Like, nah, you can say whatever you want, but don't get me to react the way you didn't think he was gonna react. You get me? Like, it wasn't even warranted. I didn't even say nothing that Beffy. Nah, bro, when you say something to somebody, you can't choose on how they react. Again, Wooski did go crazy on those. I would have crashed. The GDs would have never been able to come in the door if I beefed. Oh nah, they would have went in there to murk something. Oh hell no, I would have went. All he did was quote King Von, but again, in there with that, a lot of lives been lost in Chicago.
He recited lyrics that you knew was really serious, bro. That like behind the situation.
I think you're taking different situations and combining them together though, because that was all about Sean Cotton saying that he didn't think Cairo had Wooski vibes.
Listen, when you do that, you place yourself in street shit.
Right.
It get real after that.
Okay.
Like for real, gang. Like on some real shit. Like if I would have came here right now with 4 pairs of.
Yeah, when he said he don't give Wooski vibes, it was Sean Cotton. If you guys know, say cheese. He was saying, Cairo like a nice dude. I don't know something about Cairo. I just don't get Wooski vibes, which basically saying, you know, Wooski got murder vibes. Like, it's just something about Wooski gives you the presence of there's a killer in the room. Michael Myers might be somewhere behind one of these closets next to you. Adam then sends the jokes that he always says. I don't think you would want to have Wooski vibes, huh? How you guys feeling, huh? Not even Cairo really went crazy. Because there's some ops in Chicago that you would have threw the alley-oop up like that. They would have been dying laughing. Even Adam dissing. Cairo, he ain't really feed into it too much.
I don't think you want to have Wooski vibes anyway.
No.
Wooski's vibes are a little off these days.
Yeah, it's too off.
Shout out to him, but.
Box of gloves is on the table right now. Like, come fight me right now. Let's go fight. Would you?
No, that's just goofy.
Exactly. That's what I'm telling you.
I would have looked at you like you were doing some stupid ass clout shit if you did something like that, for sure.
It wouldn't be no clout shit, because you ain't gonna post it anyway. But this is what I'm telling you. At the end of the day, if I ask you that type of shit, you ain't really willing to even just fight. Don't stop egging it on, gang. Like, if you ain't literally just willing to fight.
Why do you think that? Why do I need to be on board with fighting? Like, I never said I was a boxer. Why do I need to be a boxer all of a sudden?
When you got on the internet, you said Rooga. Them fighting words to me. We don't play about that shit.
Fighting
I
words.
can come in here and really get on bullshit. You see what I'm saying? We don't play about certain shit. And you gotta understand when you step in that field, you gotta accept everything that come with it. Ain't no, I just wanna turn this button off now. Now I wanna turn this button off. I don't wanna do this, but nah, you forgetting the other shit that come with it.
Do I seem like I'm worried about that?
At the end of the day, gang.
Do I seem like I'm worried about any of the shit?
Listen,
Like, there's a lot of
if I
threats.
said-
There's
you
a lot
just
of
sat here and
ideas.
told me,
I'm
just-
chilling.
You just sat here and said, if I asked you with the boxing glove to fight, you said you would not do it. So
Right,
you
'cause
are
I'm
worried
not a
about
boxer.
it. You know why? Because you're worried about getting knocked the fuck out.
No, because I just don't want to take part in
You worried about
goofy
shenanigans. It wouldn't be no clout shit. You know why?
Yes,
If
it
you
is.
wouldn't have no cameras rolling,
Challenging a
you wouldn't do none of that.
non-boxer to a boxing match when I've never said or done
Bro, I
anything
ain't
that
never been in no
suggested that I
professional
wanted to be a
boxing
boxer.
either. What the f so different about me and you? You older than me. What the fuck is so different?
I'm gonna pull up to do an interview with you, and I'm gonna bring a snowboard, and we're
What's
gonna have
so
a
different?
contest. Who's the best snowboarder?
What's
Because
so
that's
different?
exactly as logical as you deciding that I should be a boxer now.
Bro, you
Definitely not at all. Definitely not at all. Because this nigga ain't talking about... Rooga ain't out here talking about the X Games. You out here talking about street beef in Chicago. And you laughing on one side. I get it if he was just reporting at that point. It's like, nah, bro, I'm just reporting on what's going on, what y'all giving us on the internet. That's my excuse. But when you sitting with Cairo and you sitting with one side and you laughing at the other side and you laughing at somebody got popped in their head at their man's funeral and you reciting King Von lyrics, some may say you're doing a little bit too much.
You just dropped a diss on to people, and you was trash as hell. What? At the end of the day, you
That might have been
in
the first
rap field
person I
doing
heard
that
say
goofy
that.
shit. This is what I'm telling you.
I heard a lot of people say they think I'm nicer on the mic than you are.
I'm gonna keep it real, bro. That shit was ass. You was ass.
That was my first song, but I think I snapped.
All right, make it your last, man.
We got another one that'll probably be out by the time this comes out.
All right, that's cool. Keep doing what you're doing.
said
I don't
make
think
it
you
your
can rap for me.
last.
But look, stop playing with people if you're not ready for the outcome that come with the shit.
Why do you think I'm not ready?
Because you're not. You just sat here and said you wouldn't even fight. So
Yeah.
you're not ready. That's what I'm telling you.
Being
You're not.
ready is not the same as having to take part in goofy ass crowd
On some real
shenanigans.
shit, every nigga tell you in Cali, what they say, we run a phase around, they run phase.
You hanging out with the wrong guys in Cali?
Exactly. But they don't run phase in Cali?
Not a lot. Not a
Whatever
lot.
going on, we fight. Where we from, nigga? At the
Chicago.
end of Chicago
This is very different than everything I've been led to believe about Chicago.
Really? No, Chicago fight. We beat ass.
When's the last time we heard about a famous Chicago brawl?
Now you know what it is. Everybody don't be in
I'll tell
that,
you
but
some real
Chicago
shit.
fight.
I'm gonna tell you some real shit. That's really light what I'm actually telling you. Fight. Niggas really kill motherfuckers in Chicago.
You should kill
That's
me.
what they do.
I love
But
that
what
idea.
I'm telling you is
Somebody should shoot me, for
what
sure.
I'm telling you is, Adam,
Yeah.
you're gonna get f***ed up one day if you keep tweaking with people. I'm telling you, bro.
I'm gonna be real.
It's not gonna be a good outcome
The
for you.
threats, the like vague, like, oh, something's gonna
Ain't
happen to
nobody
you.
threatening you.
The 22 star ain't pressed.
I'm telling
Trust
you.
me.
I ain't threatening you.
I'm good.
I'm telling you. If
His man even chuckled like, bro, I think all jokes aside, other than Ruga's delivery right now, we 7 minutes in, other than his delivery of how he's saying, you know, you soft, all that shit, I get it. Because if somebody's arguing with you, you're not even going to want to listen to them if they diss. But all jokes aside, he not really saying too much wrong things if you really listen to what Ruga's saying. I don't think it's going to be Rooga to slap him. Because I don't think nobody going to do it right here on camera. Because Adam would be the one to sue you or press charges. Because he never answered that question. He definitely got more money than Rooga. But I think it's more the principality. Nigga, I'll sue a broke nigga. I want your last dollar. I want the last $100 on your EBT card. That's what I'm suing him for. I get it. I still think Adam would do it. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I think Adam pressing charges. He's suing you, nigga. He's taking you to criminal court, civil court. It's gonna be bad. But I do think if he keep talking the way he's talking, he be in LA. You get me? He be reachable. I went to the store and bumped into Brick. You know, people be right in there all the time. They really wanted to.
If
Sounds
somebody
like a
asks
threat.
you,
Sounds like you're trying to threaten me.
at the end of the day, I'm telling
not
you
worried
as
about
real.
it.
I'm telling you as a man, nigga.
Right.
You gonna get f***ed up out here playing.
Okay.
Remo, no, he over there looking like he know. Look at him.
Like how y'all should
Remo, you know.
I'm with whatever I
Listen
get
though.
myself into.
But listen, you not because you said you wouldn't even fight a person. You
That's
about some clout.
Oh, I'm gonna give you boxing gloves. Like, that's some goofy ass club shit, and you know it. You know
I'm
it.
really saving your face.
You know it.
Saving your face. But
Number
listen,
one, I never signed up to be a fighter.
At the end of the day,
so if somebody starts
you ain't
telling me
signed
like,
up to be
oh,
a rapper neither,
you're not a
but
great,
you just
yes I
dropped
did.
this
No, I
song.
literally did. I
That
made a
shit was
song.
trash.
That was me signing up. Was when I made
And
the
that shit
song.
was trash. You ain't signed up to be no rapper.
So you're telling me that I'm
But
not a
you
good
doing it.
rapper? Do you
So
think that
stop it with all
impacts
that other
my
shit.
like
Stop
ego?
it with all
You think
that.
I'm
What
worried
telling
about not
you
being
is-
a good rapper?
Yes, you are because you just said it and said you
Brody.
wouldn't fight if it came down to it. You
My
are
whole
soft.
thing is that I'm not willing to
You
take
soft.
people and let them convince me that I need to fight to defend my
get
man.
on a platform and let them convince you. You can try to convince people that you tough and you this and that.
When have I
But
ever
I'm
acted
telling
like I
you,
was tough?
on some real shit, just speaking on street shit to get you up. I'm telling you that.
I'm just gonna let you know I'm good
All
with
right.
the vague threats.
You ain't.
Yes.
You ain't. You
Unless you're
wouldn't
gonna do something,
be. You wouldn't be.
I don't want to hear it.
Do you want to fight?
No.
All right, then shut the fuck up.
Then why are you on the
Stop
podcast?
talking. Stop talking.
You don't get to
'Cause
tell
if I
me to
was
shut the fuck up on my
just listen,
podcast.
If I was
This is
the
my
last
podcast
out,
that
if
you
I
were
was the
very
last
upset.
out in this bitch,
When I told you you weren't invited on this podcast, you were very
I'm
upset.
talking to Remo now. Hey, listen.
You're talking to
if
me
I was
on
the
my
last
podcast.
out, hit him in his mouth. Say I hit him in his mouth. What he gonna do?
What do you think I'm gonna do?
He gonna try to sue. He gonna be one of them soft ass.
How am I gonna sue you when I got way more money than you?
Cause you
That's
soft.
not usually how it
Cause
works.
you soft. So you telling me if I hit you in your mouth, you ain't gonna sue me?
I don't need to sue you.
You ain't answer my question.
Am I gonna sue you? Why would I sue somebody that I have way more money than?
If I hit you in your mouth, then what?
I feel like that would really betray the fact that you told Remo that you didn't have a problem with me and really just wanted to talk on the podcast.
At the end of the day, it's the principle. I'm telling you something. You need to learn something.
So you're scared to get sued now?
You need to learn something from another grown man. You want me
tempting him. Do it. Do it. Just do it.
to do it?
Sure.
If I hit you,
okay.
is your security gonna really hit you?
What else is he here for? What else is he here
Your security gonna come in with his gun?
Why else is he here?
Look, you see what I'm saying?
Well, hold on.
So stop talking.
If you were really on some tough shit, you wouldn't care about that, right?
Listen,
I don't put myself out here on some tough shit. I never came on here and told you I am the best fighter. When have I ever came on the podcast and said, oh, I'm the toughest?
It's the shit you mentioning. I just told you. I just spoke on my homie.
Your example is basically telling me that even though Wooski dissed me and talked shit to me first, that I shouldn't be able to talk back to him in response.
You did that shit. You throw the rock and you hide your hand.
That's not true.
That's what
He
the
threw
fuck
the
you
rock.
do. You throw the rock and hide your hand.
He threw the rock.
And just like I said, at the end of the day,
all I did was respond.
If you ain't
You're
ready,
trying to tell me that for some reason I can't respond to somebody when he disses me.
If you ain't ready for what come with it, leave that street shit alone.
I'm ready.
For real.
I'm
You're
good.
not. Because you're not even ready to fight.
That's you coming up with an arbitrary way for us to prove our masculinity. And I'm letting you know that if you want to have a boxing match, I want to have a snowboarding competition.
Bro.
It's exactly the same thing.
Just say you scared. Do it.
I'm not a fighter.
So if you do this,
Just say you scared.
There's a reason I move around the way that I do. It's because I don't want someone like you to try to think that you can bully me.
If you said the reason why you move, because you don't want to fuck you up, right?
Well, of course.
So why the fuck is you doing the shit you doing? Because the shit
talking to people on the internet
that'll get you fucked up though. You contradicting yourself.
All the threats in the world don't mean shit to me. You gotta do it.
You contradicting yourself.
You gotta do it.
Bro, you not, like, on some real shit.
You know where I'm at every day doing content.
I just asked you, would you fight me in gloves?
And again, you coming up with an arbitrary way for us to prove our manhood doesn't interest me.
Like for real.
We can talk on a podcast. You don't have to express yourself with words.
I ain't gonna embarrass you. I ain't even gonna embarrass myself on this podcast and bust off your ass. Because I can.
That for sure would embarrass you.
This is the whole, like,
you would get
my whole left hand around and do some shit to you, boy.
I don't even know why you think you could come on my podcast and talk shit to me like this when you're obviously not gonna do shit. Yeah.
Listen,
you're gonna have to leave if you want to keep talking stuff because nobody is interested in hearing you talk shit like that.
You want a motherfucker to leave because he's scared.
You gotta do something if you want me to take you serious.
Let's bring it back a little bit.
Let me talk to you.
You're gonna have to be polite if you want to stay on this podcast.
Listen,
can we talk about this podcast?
Hold on. And why'd you beg to come on here?
To be honest, I really wanted to come here and beat your ass.
Yeah, but you're not.
You want to go box? Let's go catch our face.
Again, I don't want to box.
Listen,
off my word.
Listen, hold on.
I can have you removed right now.
Do
you want to go?
You
want to go wait outside?
Listen, my son, listen to me.
You shot it up, bro.
It's like a man. That's
cool.
what I'm gonna do.
Right. Or you can sit here and talk like a man.
You got the police in here.
How's it a police?
That ain't gonna move me. It's cool.
I just don't know why you're so convinced that this is a good place for you to talk like you're tough. Right. I'm not a boxer. I've made that extremely clear.
Stop talking.
I'm a podcaster. Why the f would I stop talking?
Stop talking. That's your problem.
Why would I stop talking when I'm a podcaster?
All you gonna do is hit the table. You would hit the table.
All you're doing is sitting here yapping.
So look, we talked it out. We said that everything was cool.
Yeah. I seen the next. Yeah, you try to do the old switcheroo. Who want to act tough as soon as I get on the podcast? Oh, I can handle my own business as well. Don't worry. Yeah.
Woo! Yeah! You would have told me back in the day, somebody speaking like this to Rooga, somebody speaking to this to anybody from Chicago. Anybody from Chicago. What? John Hancock, he's writing out his toe tag, like he's ready to be in a morgue. I didn't even know that they was willing to speak this many words. I thought it would have already been gun smoke in the air. Two words they didn't like, pow, 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 shots in the air. Adam's like, do it. Ain't you killers out where y'all from? Do it. Adam probably seen the TheAllSeeingCamera's videos before, because how many times have we told you? We grew up in the hood our whole life. They would slap fire out of me and you, right? But if they see a white man like, nah, we won't do it because he'll snitch. Why do you think I won't, my nigga? I went to college. Only difference with me is the cops might take a little bit longer to come to this address when I give them the address. I'm like, oh, all right, cool, they're gonna take their time. If you look like Rooga, he gonna slap fire out of you. If you look like Adam22, it's because you saw. Because you're caught of cops. Because you're caught of 12. Do it. This nigga told in your face 5 times. Do it. Just do it. Do it. Just do it. He like he's in a Nike commercial right now. In Ruga's face. Yeah, I know Lil Durk's watching this, crying, laughing.
I don't handle it by doing boxing matches with cavemen who want to act tough instead of doing a podcast.
Now you racist.
I'm not a boxer.
Now it's racistness coming out.
And now you're going to play the race
card. Talking about cavemen? You racist, man.
I'm describing your brain.
You weird.
Not your race.
You weird.
I'm going to ask you to leave.
That's cool. I'll leave. But I'm telling you.
I don't care.
Yeah, yo, that's a handsome guy. Handsome guy.
Sure.
I'm gonna get up out of here. Don't touch me though. But listen,
you're gonna have to go.
Handsome guy.
You're gonna have to go.
I bet you y'all he delete this out. I bet you he delete this out the interview.
You're gonna have to go.
Handsome guy.
Capable of acting like a
handsome guy.
You can't act like
handsome guy.
Behave like a grown up.
Handsome.
Behave like a grown up, Rooga. Get the out.
Touch you?
Get out of here.
You scared?
You're fired.
Handsome guy. Handsome guy. Handsome guy.
Get the.
You got a soft ass security. On my son. That's crazy. He's soft as hell.
Get out of here.
We can run the
Yo, it got serious. My man's told me security's the one that acts as Rooga when he says, yo, You got soft ass security. My man's told me that it's security that tells him we can run that fade. I thought it was Rooga that told him we could run that fade. Let's go back 1 second and see if y'all can help me peep that. Can I put it slower? Let me see. I could put it slower.
Behave like a grown-up, Rooga.
Come on.
Get the f out.
Touch you?
Get out of here.
You scared.
You're fired.
You's a
Handsome guy.
Your ass a
Handsome guy.
Come on, dog.
Handsome guy.
Yo, get the
You
f
got a soft ass security.
We're not.
Oh, my son.
That's crazy. Come
He's soft as hell.
Get out of here.
We can run the fade. We can run the fade.
Nah, it is the security that says it. It is the security that says it, because I'll pause to the extreme. But peep Ruga's lips when the words come out. And the way that it sounds too, all jokes aside, is like you can hear it. You get his lips. Watch. When the word says we can go catch that fade after he calls himself, he's like, yo, this is crazy. Ruga don't say nothing. Ruga replies back, and then his man turns around and talks to security like, yo, chill. I didn't peep that the first time I saw this.
Oh, my son.
That's crazy.
He's soft as hell.
Get out of here.
We can run the fade. We can run the fade.
Don't do that.
Now you see, yo, chill, don't do that. His man turns around. His man turns around trying to calm it down. He ain't talking to Ruga, telling Ruga don't do that. He's telling it a big, incredible Hulk looking secure. Look at Adam's face. Adam's like, oh, this is going to be bad for Ruga. This is going to be bad. And that's his old security with that fat A. So I know that nigga heart beating like, fist start getting a swing and you going to have to really catch the fade because you old security. Last time.
Security.
We're not.
Oh, my son.
That's crazy.
He's soft as hell.
Get out of here.
We can run the fade.
We can run the fade.
He turned around and said, don't grab me. And the nigga's like, yo, we could run the fade and peep his man.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, look. Come on, y'all. No.
What the fuck?
So that's when they go outside right there to allegedly catch the fade. We never heard more about it. What happened, what didn't happen. I think Ruga went about this the wrong way. And the reason I think he went the wrong way about this because nothing happened. You get me? He never slapped nobody, nothing. It was just a lot of words going back and forth. And I get it, he was trying to get his point across, but you got to remember the ops gonna see this. The ops gonna see this interview, and the ops is funny. Them niggas, Chicago got comedians out there. These are gangster comedians. I'm like, nah, they hilarious too. So I can see somebody on the other side laughing at this, probably reacting to this. They luck that King Yella is on their side, because King Yella would have made a video about this. He gonna avoid this one. But I could see Dirk, I could see them laughing. King Von ain't here no more, but King Von would have been one to jump on the internet and talk about this. I can't see how this would be beneficial to Ruga. If you knew you was going in there and you wasn't really gonna go crazy, did you think Adam was gonna react a little bit different? Did you think he was gonna give an apology? How'd you think this was gonna go? I just think it's a bad look, bro. I just think it's a bad look. And let's say he really did go crazy and hit Adam22 with the people's elbow. I don't think we would have ever seen it. I don't think Adam22 is releasing that. Even though, again, Adam released his wife getting hit with a log, so it's probably possible. It's possible. If he knows it's a viral moment, he gonna make a bag off it. I think he'll take a punch or two. I ain't even gonna lie. I think he'll take a slap or two if he knows it's gonna go viral. But he would have left in Ruga getting packed out. Because one, his security big, polls, and I just don't think that's the only security guard in there. Also, these dudes ain't from LA. So did you get pat down before you came in no jumper or you got the sticks? Because we've heard people like J Main and other people say when they came in for the interview, they tapped them down and they couldn't get in with their gun. And some people refused to come in. Did Ruga and them come in strapped up to LA? I doubt it. Not saying they didn't. I'm just saying I doubt it. Compared to armed security in LA, I could really see that happening. And somebody like Adam, in the environment that he's in, I could really see him having armed security and wetting everybody up in here. They try to jump. Sub up, comment down below. Do not forget, at 10,000 subscribers, we will be doing a giveaway. Yo, we went to the No Jumper store, man. Shout out to Brick. Brick was super cool in person. Gordy was super cool in person. We went to the store in our 420 vlog. So if you want to check out the 420 LA vlog, it was the 420 LA vlog with the people, oh my guys, we outside of cookies in the thumbnail. That vlog, we go to the No Jumper store. So if you want to go check that out, go see how the store looks inside. They didn't really have too much merch. We actually did some unboxings of what we bought in the store as well. Sub up, comment down below. But I really want you guys to say your thoughts. Do you agree? I personally think Ruga wasn't saying nothing wrong. Now, he was delivering it wrong. I always tell people your delivery is more important sometimes than the information you're sharing. The way he was sharing the information, shut up, yup. I don't even want to hear what you got to say. This is my podcast. Yo, get out of here. Like, get out. That's it. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. Now, if he would have delivered that better, I think there was a message there that he could have said, which is basically, yo, relax. There's real people dying. There's mothers, like, you laughing about a funeral and putting King Von lyrics up. But my boy, he said his best friend's mother couldn't even bury her son. So there's an emotional connection right there. So you can see why he's so enraged and mad. I just don't understand why people think Adam22 is going to answer in any other way than a viral clip. I still, to this day, do not get that through my head. Sub up, comment down below. We on that road to 10,000 subscribers. Share your thoughts down below.